Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope this video finds you doing well. So I pulled out these two molds. As I said, I have a box of molds. But I pulled these out. I want to test these out and see what they look like more than anything. I'm going to use the chrome powders. We're going to use the green. I have this teal color. The blue. And let's see here. I think this really, I don't know, it's a really odd pinkish color. I really don't know how to describe the color. It's really gorgeous. Maybe purple, probably not, but maybe. And then I'm going to use this chameleon powder. I believe it's an off-brand that I've had since I very first started doing resin almost 2 years ago. But yeah, we're going to get these chromes laid down into this mold. I'm only going to do one with the powders. The other one, I just want to really see the detail on it, so I'm just going to pour it with the regular resin. I'm going to pour it both with polyurethane. Hopefully this video gets uploaded on time. I am starting to upload a little bit late, but your Wi-Fi is really wonky. But judging from time, it should be up in time as long as our Wi-Fi ain't being weird because of our weather. I've noticed a lot of weird laggy mess going on with it. I think I'm going to have to call out the internet provider. But I'm going to throw this green on his skin. And I wasn't going to make you guys sit through the whole thing, but I've missed you guys. I just wanted to check in, see how you're all doing. Hopefully you're doing amazing. Let me know in the comments. If you have these little dragon molds, let me know. After pouring them and stuff, I think in hindsight, I think they're going to be good for a line of DIYs that I'm planning on putting in my store. I have so many of these little adorable molds. I have butterflies, I have dragons, I have cats, I have tons of things, bugs, flowers. Yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour them in the, yep, that stuff, the ceramic resin. And I'm going to go ahead and seal them. And then I'm going to package them in a box with some paints. And I think I'll do a metallic set, I'll do a pastel set, and then I'll do a primary set, so people can pick which one. But I think I'll throw a couple of pieces in there, box them up, and put them in my store for sale so that people can paint them themselves, much like they do the plaster of Paris. I think with this being the ceramic resin being a much stronger product, I think it'd be really cool, and I think people would enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you think it's a bad idea, I'll scratch it. If y'all think it's a good idea and you think it's a little entrepreneurial move that should be made, it's definitely something I'm planning on. I've already started pouring and boxing. I just got to get it uploaded to my shop. I've been neglecting my shop because I've just been so busy dealing with everything in life and trying to keep this channel afloat. I'm still in reverse on watch time hours. I don't know what's going on. YouTube's giving me all their stupid technical jargon of, oh, it's on a rolling track, if you're, it has something to do with if your views have dropped in the 365 days compared to what they were 365 days ago, which literally makes no sense because my channel is only just barely a year old, a little bit over. Then they start stealing hours. You earned all those hours. What do you mean you're going to take them away after 365 days if there's an average loss of views because people aren't watching as much? We have no control over that. So to take the view hours that we have worked so hard to earn is like a real good way to burn small channels, YouTube. Really good way. I understand why so many channels get this far and then say, screw it, I'm not doing it. Because YouTube, there's a term that you use for people like that, and I'm going to be nice and not say it because I know it'll offend a lot of you, but it starts with an A and ends with a hole. But yeah, so as long as that's in reverse, I really honestly don't know. I don't know how much what future this channel has, because if I can't get to that 4,000 watch hours and I can't get to that 1,000 subscribers, then I can't get the ads in here. I can't get the regular revenue on here, and I'm going to go back to this probably being just a hobby for when I feel like it, and not setting myself an obligated schedule to throw out videos, because the cost is just astronomical when it comes to this. I mean, if you put out a video a day for 30 days, you're going to go through, possibly $300 or $400 worth of resin, depending on the quality of resin you use. My resin for 1 gallon, this Kisrael, can cost me as much as, for the 2-gallon kit, can cost me as much as $135, depending on what their price is that day. And I can go through a gallon of resin doing videos in a week. So, because it's not just videos, I'm also using it to make other things that I'm selling outside of the videos, so I'm going through 3 or 4 gallons of resin a month, and yeah, I'll stick to the business end of it and have to cut out the YouTube end of it, except for maybe on an occasional upload, because like I said, if I can't get this thing monetized, it's really just going to be spinning my wheels. And I don't want to do that to y'all. I love putting out content for you guys. I really do. This whole membership crap that they give you first is, please let me beg you for your money to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to get a membership to my channel. I can't do that in clear conscience. The economy is ass right now. Everybody's struggling. Nobody's got that extra $3 a month to subscribe. To pay for a membership. It's just, YouTube is so backwards. I'm going to quit ranting now. But yeah, I'm going to get these colors pumped into this little dude. I think on Monday, I'm going to sit with you guys. Now, I have got, I opened a drawer today, then I opened another drawer, and another drawer, and then a box, and realized I've got about 1,000 different types of transfers to use in my resin that I have been purchasing steadily for about 1.5 years now. So I think I'll sit with you guys in a video in the near future, probably Monday, and go through them all. And I think I'm going to start letting you guys vote on one a week, one every 2 weeks, which one you guys would like to see be done. I'll give you the vote. You tell me which graphic you want me to use, and I'll make a video with it. I think that'd be fun. Get you guys a little more interactive with the challenge and feel like, you're here with me, helping me. Because really, I wish that this was like video gaming, where you can do it live and just get all the input you want. But it does run differently. The algorithm runs differently. So it'll have to be done down in the comments. I will say, the closer we get to that 1,000 subscribers, whether I hit my watch hours or not, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, we are going to do a giveaway. I've got an idea of what I want to do, because I really want to be able to involve a lot of my out-of-country viewers, because I think I have more of those than I do United States viewers. Let's be honest, we get a lot of people from the UK who view, and we are so grateful for you. We get Canadians who view. I see very few people from this country viewing. I think we're too busy trying to figure out how to make money with our economy the way it is. Hopefully it gets back on track soon. But it's been ass for, good grief, 4 years? 5 years now. The economy has just been trash. About 4 years now. But anyways, I think I'll go through them with you guys. I think I'll pick, 5, 6, and we'll go through them, and then I'll put it to vote. I'll let you guys vote, and every Monday we'll have, or either every Monday or every other Monday, we will have a viewer's pick, a viewer's choice, I guess you could say, for which design I'll be doing or which graphic I'll be using in my design. So yeah, let me know if that's something you'd enjoy down in the comments. Okay, gotta clean up some of this mess that I'm making with this stuff fluffing around. I was gonna use a brush, but we all know the brushes just flip everything everywhere. So I am trying to use these applicator tips. I need to get some of the ones that have the long stick and the applicator on the end like this. That would be glorious. I've seen them. Every time I see them, my ADD goes, oh, look at that. And I look at something else and forget to order them. So that's always fun. I really, really, really do not like these stupid little foam covers that they put on these powders. Any manufacturer who's watching, if you make powders, if you're watching, hopefully it'll get to them somehow. Somebody send them an email. Send them a PSA. Stop doing this. These stupid little styrofoam covers that you put over there, they're more hindrance than help, and they waste product, and it's annoying, and most of us end up with the stuff all over the damn table. Well, you can see, because it sticks to that, because that, no matter how you try to peel that up, it will every time go down inside that little jar, and it's just such a pain in the butt. I don't mind the foil seal that I have to cut off. Cool with that. These dumb little foam thingies, stop putting them in here. But yeah, so I'm going to do the rest of him in teal. I'm going to do his little tummy, his little eyes, his little wings. Do them all in this teal. I love this teal color. I wish you guys could see how vibrant these are. In my opinion, they're way more vibrant than the Let's Resin brand. These are the Mateo brand. Let's Resins are nice, but to me, and like I said, my lighting does absolutely no justice to any of these colorants that I use, or the glitters or nothing. I don't know what the heck's up with my lights, but these things are just, they're gorgeous. And I love the variety. I love the different colors. I love that, the red is actually red. It don't have that brownish tint to it. The blue is blue. The purple is extremely purple. It's all just to the extreme colors. And I actually love that. And there we go. We got him all painted. Now, in hindsight, you guys, I'm going to tell you ahead of time. If you have this mold and you have not poured it yet, when you pour it, be super careful of the tail. The tip piece. Of all things, just the tip piece. You'll see why. Let me wipe up some of this mess, because Lord knows I've made one. I think it's time for a new mat. I go through these mats like crazy. Am I the only one? If you do resin, let me know. How often do you have to replace your mat? Because it seems like I'm starting to have to replace this thing every 3 months. And this wasn't, it wasn't like, oh my God, so expensive. It was like a $10 or $12 mat. But if I'm having to do that, multiple times a year, yeah. Honestly, the way it's been going, every 2 months, I should be changing out my mat, because it works, okay? And I don't know if it's something, and I think it is me, definitely. It's me. I get a lot of these chemicals on the mat, and then, I know I hit the mat with that heat gun when I'm using the graphics a lot, so I get warps and bubbles in it, which really sucks. But if you do wash your mat in warm soapy water, if you get a bubble in your mat where you've warped it if you wash it in warm soapy water and then hang it to dry, don't fold it over something, but like clip the end pieces and let it hang straight, it will help heal that bubble up in your mat. So Google says, and a lot of other crafters that were on Reddit. If it's an extreme bubble, you're probably SOL. But yeah, some of these little minor puffs that we get. I think it was Epoxy that she got one of her chemicals on her table, and it literally just bubbled it up. And it's one of those types of bubbles. If any of you watch her, if you don't, go check her out. Very sweet lady. I very much enjoy her content. Just a good Christian woman. Just beautiful. She's got a beautiful heart. So go check her out if you haven't. I think you'll enjoy her content. But yeah, if you wash the mat in warm soapy water, rinse it in warm water, and then hang it by the ends to where it can dry hanging straight, it will help that bubble in your mat. We're going to use the Let's Resin polyurethane. I don't know if it's a bad batch, y'all. Remember last time we got some clear spots. We got some weird frothing on it. It was really strange. But we're going to give it a shot. We're going to use it because I have almost 2 entire full bottles because I haven't used hardly anything out of it. Anybody knows how to keep that crystallization from happening? I mean, I wipe these bottles and it's still inevitably I get that crystallization. It's gross. And I think it's the hardener that does that, honestly, on the polyurethane. Now, in hindsight, I mixed a little bit much, but I also wasn't paying very much attention. Look, y'all, when you pour this polyurethane, the polyurethane or any very thin resin, make sure there's a spout on your cup or that you can pinch your cup. I'm using one of the hard plastic measuring cups that comes with, I think it came with the polyurethane, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's, boo-boo, number 2. It's not good because there's nothing for it to break, so it does that weird slop down the side of the cup and run down, and while you're pouring, it's just running off the butt of your cup. But we're going to give this a good healthy stir. I can feel it starting to get warm in my hand. And I'm going to bring the mold back over here. Push it off to the side because I know I'm going to have enough left to pour that other mold. You see what I'm talking about, where it runs down the side and is just peeing off the butt? This stuff stinks. I think I'm going to try to not use polyurethane unless it's nice outside, there's no humidity, and I can sit outside with it, because I mean, you can feel your throat growing nodules in it. It's so disgustingly potent. It stinks. It burns your throat. I mean, it's burning through my throat right through the mask, so I can't be the only one this is happening to. So I very much advise you, please make sure you definitely wear your PPE when messing with the polyurethane especially. Make sure you are in an extremely well ventilated area with circulating air that can blow it out the door. Keep your animals out of the room when you're messing with any type of epoxy, because just like you're not supposed to breathe it in because it can cause cancer in the long run and many other health problems, it will cause your animals the exact same problems that can happen to you. So unless you can fix a little teeny tiny respirator or mask over your pet's face, do not pour resin around your pets, please. I'll get off my soapbox. I see so many people with their animal in there, and they're just like, oh, it's just an animal. It don't affect them like it does us. It absolutely does. Absolutely it does. They're breathing in the chemicals that we do everything to protect ourselves from. It's going to cause them issues. And as you can see, I overpoured. I'm pretty good at making a mess. Miss Messy. And I have a little bit left, so I'm just going to pour it in this little frog over here, because I think I have an idea of what I can use that. It's just enough to cover like part of his little head and down his back. So I do have an idea of what I'm going to use that little piece of polyurethane for in a future frog. So it actually worked out that I had that little bit left. Let me see about cleaning some of this up here. And of course, this stuff, 10-20 minute cure. Sometimes 30 minutes, depending on your temperature, your humidity, and what the atmosphere is like around where you're curing. In my house, it is rather cold, so it does take a little longer. We keep the air conditioning down at 69 degrees. Because we are homesick Eskimos. We even have it on 69 degrees in the wintertime. And we've never even been to Alaska, go figure. But there we go. I'm going to let these cure up. Yo. I'm beginning to wonder, there is a possibility this polyurethane is working weird against the chrome. Okay. They're all cured. I gave them about 45 minutes because the dragon with the chrome, like I was saying, I think the polyurethane acts funny with the chrome. It took a little longer to cure. I got a little bit of overpour still on this, but it's super thin, super easy to pick off. This little dragon's adorable. Picking it off there for y'all real quick. Just trying to get it as clean as possible. Look at her. Oh, she's so pretty. I really just wanted to see how detailed she was. You know, a mold can look like it's extremely detailed. And I have poured things in some. These are Temu molds, let's face it. They're not always the best quality. But I have poured some. And it looked like it's just really textured, really detailed, and come out. And I'm like, okay. It looked like it was. But apparently, looks can be deceiving. But yes, this one is very textured, very detailed. Oh my goodness. Goodness me. I've never had much problem with the molds that are poured like these ones are. These are really good quality molds, even for Temu. Yep, I wish I would have just poured him just in white just to check him out. But there's that tail. Remember I told you if you had that mold, be careful of the tip of tail? Yeah. The tip of tail came off. I poured the overpour on this one's a little thicker, so I'm actually going to have to go in and trim that off later. But, yeah. He's still adorable. I'm still in love with him. If I were to pour him again, I definitely would have to put like a top coat on him because these are matte molds. But I think they'll be great, really great, in the ceramic resin in a DIY paint kit. Super adorable. Yeah, I love it. And now it's that time, you guys. We're coming to the end of the video. I'm going to have to solicit the good old subscribe button. Please, 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 if you have not hit the subscribe, ignore my ranting. I have my moments. But I do strive to put out good content for you guys. I bought that new lion mold that everybody's pouring over in the UK. I haven't seen anybody in the States pour it yet. I'm sure they have, but I haven't seen it. We will be pouring that with somewhere next week. If I have the colors I need for it. If not, we'll figure it out. I'm still working on that other video that I've been promising you guys of this amazing little thing that I've decided to do. I am going to build my own box and create a mold out of it because I'm tired of only getting little teeny tiny trinket boxes. I want a good size box. I do because I have plans for said big box mold. You'll see what it is once we get this all built. That video will probably be released in stages, but I'm going to let you guys watch me build the box. I've never built a box before, so go gentle on me in the comments when it happens. But yeah, lots of good stuff coming up, so please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye. Love y'all.